girl, I can't stand.
Hello. Welcome to my channel. It's called Some Chicks Diary. You know why? Because it's my diary and I am so excited to be here because we get to flip through each and every page together. This is my first vlog post and I assure you this channel is gonna be fun. It's gonna be educative. It's gonna be exciting. It's gonna be play. Yes, I doubt. So on to serious matters. I play a lot. I love to play. I can't function without playing. On to serious matters. Anyway, I hear people talking about HIV/AIDS being the most deadly disease ever. What? You kidding me? Anyway, there are other deadlier diseases. And today we'll be talking about one of them, which is viral hepatitis. So many people are actually ignorant that there is something called hepatitis. So that's why we are talking about it today. Viral hepatitis basically in layman's English just means damage to the liver. Hope we got that. So it has so many types. Okay, it has types A, B, C, D and E, but the most common types we see the A, B and C. For hepatitis A, basically it can be transmitted by an uninfected person ingesting food or water infected by the feces of an infected person. So it's like drinking dirty water and eating dirty food, but this time the dirt in the water and the food is actually the hepatitis A virus, and ingesting into your system you can actually get sick and get infected as well. So most times it's actually an acute kind of thing, meaning the disease for this type actually lasts for a shorter period of time. Only few people just develop chronic infections, but basically it lasts for a short period of time. And usually preventive care is given to infected persons, meaning there's no actual treatment for it, but just make the patient comfortable, then treat as symptoms show up. Like for example, one of the symptoms is diarrhea. So when the person is having diarrhea, you replace fluids for the person just to make the person comfortable, to maintain an adequate fluid volume balance for the person too. So the symptoms basically mimics that of the normal malaria fever we are used to: joint pain, headache, then there's diarrhea, then there is clay colored stools, there is dark colored urine, then there's also jaundice in severe cases. But like I said, in hepatitis A, it's usually not too severe and it resolves over time because you can't actually get treatment for it. But for B, you can get through sexual intercourse with an infected person, taking in on-screen blood. Then there's usually mother to child transmission as well. Then also use of instruments used by an infected person, those people that get tattoos, tribal marks and blah blah blah. It can also spread through that medium as well. It's usually very dangerous most times because it has an acute phase, which is for fewer people. Then there's a chronic phase that lasts for a longer period of time. The person goes on to experience liver damage, and some people go ahead to even get liver cancer, which is actually very, very bad. Yeah. So what are the signs and symptoms? We have same thing for hepatitis A too: weakness, dizziness, the person feels always tired, joint pain. Then we also have the clay colored stool, we have dark colored urine, and the person actually looks jaundiced, as in discoloration of the eye. The eyes now look yellow. Okay, then for most times, because of the mother to child transmission, there's a schedule now for children. If whether your mother is infected or not, there's a schedule for children for vaccination. That's the good part about it. So most of the time they treat according to symptoms showing up, but the good news is there's a vaccine to prevent the virus. Okay, there's a vaccine to prevent the virus. So for health workers, it's usually advisable to get the vaccine because you come in contact with so much blood products, and most times these patients don't don't show signs till probably they are tested. So to be on the safer side, prevention is better than cure. Get vaccinated. Even if you are not a health worker, it's advisable that you get vaccinated. Different hospitals now have imbibed the culture of having these vaccines available. Okay, so for hepatitis C, usually is gotten through blood products and all that. Then unsafe needle practices for health workers, using same needle for patients, then not being careful, needle pricks, then also those who get to share needles while taking drugs to get and through the vein and all that. So it's actually most common through that means. Yes, you can also get it through sexual intercourse, and also yes, there is a vaccine available to people who want to prevent getting these viruses. Okay, so the basic thing you should take from here is there are vaccines available. Hepatitis is real and it's more deadlier because it can actually survive outside the human body for up to 7 days and still infect another person. So it's that deadly. All right, so it's okay to get vaccinated, whether you're a health worker or not. It provides you protection for a long period of time. So even when you come in contact with an infected person, you are protected. So please, 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 and please, I'm trying to create awareness here. Hospitals around you, check with them to know if they have the vaccines available and get vaccinated, because health is actually wealth.